All right, good evening and welcome back to Prince's Seed channel. Today is the 7th of April 2025, and could this be the message you've always been anticipating to hear? You got to listen to this particular voice note and take your feel from here. This could be what you're waiting to hear. All right, comrade, your time now.
Good day to my fans, and good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending the time you come across this video. For those of us who are asking about update, I must sincerely tell you that, like as we all know, that not all the stakeholders have received, when some are still on the process. So we are expecting things to be unfold himself. Probably today, tomorrow. I think they should round off. They should be rounding off with that aspect of we call stakeholder offloading. So I feel that when that one is done, we'll proceed to you and I, which I believe that should be commencing depending the fast of that stakeholder. So we are expecting it at least there's Monday, Tuesday, as from Wednesday, there's Friday, Saturday. These are days she should be expecting. Let me say, starting from on Wednesday. That should be when we should be hoping our own topic, depending the fastness of your stakeholder or NGO, whatever you may call them. Are you get what I'm saying now? So, but then if they couldn't meet up, then to be postponed or pushed to upper week, which is the week of the day of Easter. And I believe that, what I said before now, it will definitely comes to that, depending the fastness of that stakeholder, meaning that some may equally offload their own after Easter, but if they are fast enough, they can beat it. Are you getting what I'm saying now? But you know the one thing that I always tell my people: money not the too much. Money not the too much. People in abroad, they have seen the light. They have seen the light and they make sure they keep to it. These one are people who don't make money. If I tell you some people don't invest millions. I was told some days ago, two guys from Europe, they are invested how much? About more than 20 million. And that 20 million I'm talking about, if I tell you where they sold that seed for, I mean to say, you and I, you will thank God. You will thank God that you are in this country. That is why we're able to tap to the right source. And here you are still disbelieving. Here you are not still believing. Somebody who's in abroad though has spent more than 20 millions. Some of us don't even spend 100k, but we are still lamenting in some platform. Hey, this one do this one do that. But somebody, and the same thing you spend, that is what those guys have spent million for. The same thing you spend, all this kobo you are paying, I call it kobo, compared to what those guys are spending, and where they are sowing this seed in, it's not like your own. It's not like your own. And if I tell you where they pump this money to, you will even call them and say, guy, there is another opportunity. Even though you say you want to collect $1 million from them, in each of the subscription you give to them, they will pay. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Because compared to where they have sold this money to, the grant handler they have sold this money to, they will marble. And I don't know what God won't do for now. That is why some of you, I just look at the laugh. Just look at the laugh. And if I begin to measure where they sold this money to, you will say this person is people that are crazy. But they look at it that if I sell 1 million and I get 10 million, it's a big VAT to them. But you that is so kubu kubu, you are still lamenting, you are still complaining. May God open your eye to see what is going to happen. Then you will be shocked that the highest opportunity you have ever seen in life is this. Some of you, when I call you, I tell you, say, do this, go and do this, go and do that. I'm not saying me come subscribe for me. It's not compulsory. Go elsewhere and make your billions, your trillions. It's good because I will be happy that I ginger you to do that. I ginger you to make sure say you have a good living tomorrow. Eh? Your own and my own will be the same. So I must sincerely tell you that go out there and sow your seed. Sow your seed now in a bigger form. And also, make you come meet me, not meet me. Anywhere you saw a legit stuff, do it there. I don't do my own, I don't do my part. The one I do, I see the thank God say, if I not do that, if I'm not in this country, how can I get access to such? If somebody can pay where I pay 100, let me say I pay 1,000, somebody is paying 1 million for that 1,000 I'm paying to subscribe. Would I thank God? I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. If I take millions of millions that some people have spent for what you are paying kobo kobo, you will marble. I don't want to talk. Make I end my bridge there. See you at your great level when you and I will say, God, you are too much, and money not too much. Bye for now. Wait, relax. The hour has come.
All right. We have heard from that individual, and I just want to believe that the disbursement that we're expecting is possibly not the one that he's talking about. I think there are different wings to this, and there are different organs. It could be another organ, but then to them, disbursement is disbursement. So, but what I want to draw your attention to precisely is the subscription. We don't need to stay hand on this, because the more we are silent, the more people are also being swindled. If you hear of subscription going on right now, there's a little to which you could curb that situation, because there are people who are so agitated to spend. They have the fund, they have the money, but they are not so satisfied with what they have. They still want to plunge in money to get more, and in the process, some of them get into wrong hands just because they wanted to double the fund they have or the money they have. So, but for the likes of people who wants to keep their fund, at least for a better investment, in case there is a better assurance for them to invest in a scheme. That's why this particular voice note is coming out, so that you be careful of where you put in your fund. When we send videos like this out, you see people asking in the comment section, please also supply the number so that we can contact the person. Supply the number. We want to get registered. We want to come in and all that, But you don't know that sometimes when we give out this information, we have to save certain of you, especially who are so agitated to get involved in some of these schemes. It's good that you've had it, but then when it comes to making a choice, it has to now be sometimes you making effort on your own. Let it be that you were the one that made a choice to reach out to that individual, but there is an information concerning this. Now, press further to get information on how to subscribe. If we are giving you numbers from here or giving you particular details of the person, it will be like we are directing you directly to that person, which you might not know everybody completely. You understand? So that you now come finally and tell us that you gave us the number of this person, and finally the person had to swindle you, and the person did not was not true after all, and it's because you knew the person. That is why you recommended by giving the number of, or the detail of that person. So if the person scam you, you come back to us and tell us we supplied the number and all of those things. But if you verify and pick the number yourself, let it be it is from your end that you subscribe to that person personally as an adult, and you are privy to that particular what's it called now, the particular transaction that happened between the two of you. All right, so just like this man is advocating for the subscription, if you know the person, fine. If you don't know the person, please stay hand on it. Don't subscription. I don't think should be going on right now, except for that Pioneer, and I don't know how they deal with that. I don't have any structure on ground for Pioneer registration. So whatever it is, in one word, just be careful. Be careful of your investment. Be careful of who you pay money to, or you send money to at this time. A lot of scammers out there, and they are out there trying to scam you of your hard-earned money. Be careful and trust that God will do the best for us through UAAG. And Theobat and the rest of them like that. All right, thank you very much. I wish you a very lovely night rest. In case we still get another update concerning our expectation, we are sure going to bring them out. Have a nice night rest, and bye for now.